Hi, I'm Shoestring Jay and welcome back to my channel where I talk about all things thrifty, frugal and money saving. And it being the end of August, I thought this would be a good time to introduce the topic of Secondhand September. So here we go. It being Secondhand September, I thought I would do a little charity shop haul and show you the kinds of things, quirky things and unusual things and nice things that you can find if you're prepared to have a really good rummage in your local charity shops. So personally, I rarely buy anything new. I buy almost everything secondhand, and I also sell online secondhand. I want to encourage that kind of circular economy of buying secondhand, keeping things going for as long as possible. So yes, as I said, Secondhand September. Let's have a little look at what I got this morning. I went to two charity shops. My plan had been to go to a boot sale. It absolutely chucked it down this morning, so that was out of the question. So I thought, well, I'll go to, there are two charity shops that can be good. So I thought, you know, let's go. One of them is cat protection, and it normally is good. They pull out things that they think are slightly better brands, and sometimes they're not very good at doing that because they'll just look at the label and charge a little bit more, even if the condition isn't very good. But today I was just focusing on the nicer condition stuff. So this is a Masai clothing company. This used to be sold in Debenhams. I'm not sure if you can still get it. Perhaps you can still get it from Debenhams online. And it's it's got a kind of silver thread cardigan. I'm trying to see what it's actually made of. It's 40% cotton and viscose with a little metallic thing going through it, and it's just a quite nice sort of loose and floaty cardigan in a nice beigey colour with pockets. You've got to have pockets, haven't you? And I think it's a size, well, it's a size medium, so I'd reckon that would that would fit me. Size 14 I am, so I'll definitely try that on. So that one, I'm trying to remember the prices now. I think that was £5. And then I picked up this dress, which is Cath Kidston. Again, dearly departed Cath Kidston. And I think things like this are going to become really highly prized. Anything Cath Kidston, I think, will become sought after in the future. I always pick up mugs. I've got some nice mugs and some nice little cake plates as well. I just pick them up when I see them and I keep them because I like them. I like that kind of shabby chic floral thing. This dress is, I don't think, my size, but it's lovely. It's got badgers and wildlife, deer and rabbits and things like that on the fabric, and it's just a really nice light summer dress. I think it's probably a cotton blend. I do like cotton, but somebody has helpfully cut off the care and the labels that show you what it's made of. But I'd say it's got a lot of cotton in it, even if it's not 100% cotton. It's a really lovely midi dress. So we've kind of missed the best weather for that now, but still. And then what else did I get clothing wise? I've been kind of going back and looking at clothing again. I had stopped buying clothes, and I was mainly focusing on selling bric-a-brac in my little shop. But because I've been looking for myself, I have been finding things that I will probably sell as well. This is really nice. This is a manta ray. This is another one that was sold in Debenhams. Manta ray. It's quite large, and it's a kind of tunic dress. So I guess you could layer this up over some leggings, or you could just wear it by itself. It's a size 18. It's got pockets as well. Pockets in a dress are good, don't you think? Never understand like casual dresses with no pockets. Don't think it's got the care label in it either, so I don't think I can tell you what it's made of. But it feels cottony, maybe potentially even has some linen in it. And it's a nice kind of denim blue. This is all from Cat Protection. And this was one that normally they would have pulled this out and given it a price, but they'd obviously missed this one, white stuff. And it was just on the general hangers, which meant it would have been £2. So I think the others were all £4 or £5 each. This one would have just been £2. It's just a long gilet thing from the white stuff, which I always find is quite decent quality, and it's see what it's made of. I mean, other people maybe don't care what things are made of, but I really do, because I think nice fabrics, they wash better, they last longer, and they just feel better against your skin, and they're not constantly giving off all those plastic fibres into our water. So this one is cotton, 10% Angora, and it's got viscose. So Angora is from rabbit, isn't it? So not one if you're a vegan, but it's nice. Again, nice neutral colour, very soft, it feels really nice. I didn't just buy clothing in there, and this was £2, and I thought, how lovely is that? It's a butter dish maybe, or you could put your cheese in it. I think it's probably butter, a big one, and it's by the Leonardo collection. It's called Cockerel and Hen, the McNeil studio. And I just thought, well, it's still got the barcode on it on the bottom, so it's obviously not being used much. I assume, I mean, I would have said that was a butter dish, but it's nice, isn't it? And it cost me £2. She said it had only just gone out, so I'm not surprised at that. Phew, I'm going to actually take this off. It's warming up. This was something I got the other week, secondhand. It's all cotton. It's just because it's been a bit cooler today, and it was crew clothing. I showed it to you in probably in my last video. So still in the cat rescue place. This is just one of those made in Italy things, but again, nice linen fabric, a lovely colour. And these tend to be kind of one size, and again, you can layer them up. So it's a tunic or maybe a dress. I probably wouldn't wear anything that short myself, but what a lovely, stunning coral sort of pink, bright coral pink with nice buttons, and it's got made in Italy in it. That was just on their normal rack, so that would have been £2. And then, so moving away from clothing from that store, I picked that up because me and Justin had a really nice holiday in Whitby last year. We didn't bring anything back, and I thought, well, I don't need mugs. I don't know why I keep doing this. One in, one out. So I bought this, so Justin can have a nice big cup of tea in his Whitby mug, but one will go out because I'm not just gathering and gathering and gathering like I was doing with mugs. This was cute. It was £3. Somebody has converted Tanglefoot medium dry cider flask into a lamp, and they've pack tested it. So I just thought, it's just interesting. It's even got this energy saving light bulb still in it. Haven't tried it yet, but I would imagine it's going to work because they pack test it. Otherwise they wouldn't have put it out. But quite a cool object, I thought. So, you don't have to stop at clothing when you're doing your Secondhand September, although the kind of focus has been put on to clothing by Oxfam, who kind of instigated the whole Secondhand September thing. It doesn't have to stop at clothing. I say don't stop at clothing. I picked up this beautiful picture in a lovely frame. The frame really goes well with the picture, doesn't it? And that's framed by the Art Group in London. And I think it's Renoir. I'll put it on the screen actually, because I'm thinking it's that, but I don't know anything about art, so what the hell do I know? You're probably all screaming at me that it isn't that, but I'll put it on the screen what it is. But I just thought that's just lovely, really nice colours. I don't know if we'll keep that, if I can find somewhere to put it, or if I'll sell it. I'm actually selling for my mum some of the art that she and Dad had in their cottage because she just didn't want to get rid of it. It was some pictures that Dad really liked. So I said, well, I'll stick on eBay, see what happens. So I've done that. So awkward to package, and you have to check out your postage costs because they tend to be longer and wider than your average small parcel, so you've got to charge accordingly. So once I'd been from that shop, I just thought I was going to go home now because I'd already been to Lidl and done the shopping, and I thought, well, I should just go home. And then I thought, no, while I'm out, let's head over to Bernardo's. So I did, and I'm really glad I did, because they had a whole rail of new with tags dresses from Ghost London. Now, if you know Ghost London, I don't know if they still exist actually. I'll have to check them out. I think they do, but they're really expensive. I mean, one of the dresses there, I didn't buy it because I thought I'm not going to either wear it or sell it, really, that sort of thing. It was more like a bridesmaid's dress than anything else. But it had £245 on the label. They were selling it for £4 in there. They must have had an awful lot from a shop somewhere, or maybe from Ghost directly. But these dresses were all, they've had the labels removed here, I don't really know why they've done that. And you see that was £4. But you can see that they've all got, to find one that hasn't got it, they've all got the label here. I haven't actually removed these ones, which is good because you can see what they're made of. Ghost London. So this is like a nice, like almost like a prairie dress, really. A really long, let's say, sort of a prairie dress. And some of the sizing was odd, and things that they were saying were large. I was thinking I couldn't get that around my waist. So this one actually is a larger. I focused on the larger sizes. It's gathered and slightly smocked rather than elasticated there. But for £4, lovely midi dress. All smells nice as well. It smells like it's fresh from the shop. And these are all, again, all from Ghost. Look, beautiful colour this one is. This is gorgeous. I do like a bit of pink. So similar to the other one in style, but a nicer colour, I think. It's got that same sort of gathered bit. I don't know what season these are from, but again, like prairie dresses, just gorgeous. I'm sure these would have been a lot of money if they would bought directly from Ghost. I actually think I bought 2 of those. This one is it's kind of tie-dye affair. It's got a cowl neck and it's very kind of glossy, satiny sort of fabric. Again, it is a midi or even kind of maxi. Actually, it's quite long, that one. But you have to work out the sizing for yourself because they've chopped off all the sizes. So I'm going to have to just work it out from the measurements and see what they are, see what fits me. I'm a size 12 to 14, but yeah, quite stunning, that dress, isn't it? And by the way, I don't know when I'll get around to listing these, so if you see anything and you think you love this, find me on Instagram, Shoestring Jane, and let me know, and I'll let you know what I'm selling them for. This one was, it's a different one actually, it's not a Ghost one. It was Phase 8. I don't buy Phase 8 all the time now, but if I think it's a nice kind of classic shape, that's actually rather nice. It's very flattering. It's kind of floaty top, brand new with tags. I don't know how much it would have been. £69 that would have been. So somebody's bought that for £69, never worn it, given it away to the charity shop, who have charged me £5 for it. I just can't imagine spending £69, which is pretty much what I spend on my weekly shop, on a top that I never wear. I think some people do have more money than sense and just don't consider what they're buying. That's very judgmental, wasn't it? How many more have I got? 2. One of them is a duplicate of the one you've seen. I wasn't sure about this one. It's quite flouncy. They've put it as an extra large, which probably means it's like an 18 or something, because Ghost sizing seem to be very small. So it's a long, floaty, gold and cream, very floaty dress. Again, sort of prairie dress, layered sort of dress. Again, I couldn't work out the sizes, but you know, £4. And then the final dress was exactly the same as that other pink one. I think it might be a different size. So another one. I'm going to try one of these on because I think the colour is absolutely gorgeous. I don't wear a lot of pink really, but I do like pink. I like it just as a colour to look at. So as you know, I do my house, a lot of my house is painted pink. So a couple more things in here. Just a t-shirt for me, bog standard t-shirts, only in M&S. It was only £2, just because I don't really have enough t-shirts, and just plain black t-shirt, can't go wrong, can you? So that was just M&S for me. I got this for my daughter because she's just likes these little tie babies in every form. And it still had its tags on. It's a different little mini one. So it's a little Tigger. Oh, sorry, I've got itchy nose. It's all these fibres coming from the fabric. They charged me £2 for that, which is probably quite a lot, but I didn't think she had one of these and I thought she might like it. She's a big kid, really. Yeah, I think it's just Tie Tigger. It is Tie Tigger. The Beanie Balls collection, that's what it is. How cute is that? And then, I don't know why I picked this up. Do you know, I think I picked this up because I just love that kind of, I'd say it's 1920s. Oh, you can't see the nice bit. 1920s sort of design. And I've picked these up before. They don't have a massive value, but I just rather like them, and I like the sense of history. It's no particular make that I can work out. It does have a number underneath it, 128, and then another number code under that. I don't know what any of that means. If any of you know what that means, let me know. It's in reasonable condition. Some of the paint is slightly, there's a little tiny chip there, but I just like them. I like the look of them. I just think they look rather beautiful. I think they were probably fairly mass produced, these kind of things. I don't think they have a lot of value, and I don't think that's hand painted either. I think it's maybe it's some sort of transfer. But it's the first thing I saw when I walked in. I thought, I'm having that. That's £2.50. And then the last thing I bought in Bernardo's, it's such an itchy nose, was just 3 birthday cards, because they're £1 each. And you have to have a stash. I like to have a stash of cards. If I ever go into town, which is very infrequently, I will pop into the card factory and just buy a whole load for the year, rather than leaving it to the last minute, which I did with my ex-brother-in-law's wedding. He was getting married again the other day, and thought, I've got a wedding card. So I had to rush to my little local post office, and it cost me £4 something, £4.20 or £4.30 for one card. It was a nice card, but still, in the past, I always had a stash, or even things like that, because you never know when you're going to need them. But birthday cards, definitely do need those. And £1 each is not bad for a birthday card, is it? So that was everything. Obviously, they're not secondhand. That's just me being frugal. That was everything from my little haul today. Hope you enjoyed that. So I hope you enjoyed that, as I said. I'm going to show you one more clip before I finish this video of something else secondhand we bought today. Mum moved out of her house this morning. I got up at 5:30 or something silly o'clock anyway, and me and my sister and my brother and my sister-in-law and my niece all went and helped her to move out. I say we helped, just did the last few bits, you have to do right at the last minute, and the removal men came and did the rest. But we popped out together. Once they'd gone, we went to take the key to the estate agent for the new people coming in, and we went and had coffee and some lunch. And you never guess, she made me go into a charity shop. So before I went back to the car, Mum said, let's go into a charity shop. Didn't really buy anything much in there. But opposite the charity shop was a mobility shop. And one of the things that Mum wants for her new flat, and really she wants it anyway, but where she lived before, the pavements were really uneven, so she couldn't have one of these, and that's a mobility scooter. So we went in, we looked at a couple of second-hand models, and we ended up buying this one. Let me show you.
And that has pneumatic tyres and suspension, so that's more comfortable than the other one?
Yeah, it looks good actually. It's good. I'm getting you the candid camera.
And it's small enough to go in and around the shops as well.
Yeah. I like that one.
And actually look comfortable, and the seat is the right height as well.
Yeah.
The feet are flat on the footplate.
So you can get pretty much anything secondhand, can't you? So she's really chuffed with that. We couldn't fit it in the car to bring it home. The guy's going to deliver it to my house, because Mum's now staying at mine for probably a month or so. And then we'll be going off to my sister's. So the house is in disarray, and she's downstairs, which is why I'm sitting in my bedroom. The cat's hiding up here as well, as you can see. So yes, so we are getting ourselves straight, but when that comes, we'll be able to just practice and get her very used to it before she moves into her flat. So she's very confident. So it was a real bargain, and it's really good. It's just perfect, just what she wanted. So hell's granny she is. Anyway, that's it for today. I hope you're going to sign up for Secondhand September. I'll leave the link in the description box below, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.